techno is it's a living, constantly mutating thing, like a virus in a way, a musical virus. Hello, I'm Surgeon. Hello to the viewers of Transmit TV. I've always had this idea that as soon as any person thinks that they're greater than the music, then they will fall down. I just enjoy it more and more, DJing after all this time, going to different places, playing to new people. I really try to disconnect my conscious mind and just go with the feeling and this feedback with the people and the atmosphere, and that's how it works best for me. I'm very, very acutely aware of everything. I see and feel everything, even though I'm not. People don't think I'm looking, but I'm kind of very much turned inward. Production and DJing is a very focused and singular state of mind, so it's very difficult to describe a state of consciousness, say. So it's a very unique state. I think anyone who's a DJ or producer would understand this. It's a very clear, focused state, and it's quite addictive. And I think people really enjoy it. It's like very like meditation in a way.
I suppose that you go to parties to listen to other DJs playing. How is it to be on the other side? Do you think that you listen to music in a different way that I do?
I enjoy listening to other DJs. However, I don't get a chance to, because people always want to talk to me and they won't leave me alone, and I really want to listen to the music, but I don't have a moment to do that. So I have to hide somewhere. And then I can listen to it. But I like to be immersed in the music as well. I think these days I'm much better at being able to just immerse myself and lose myself in it and not be too caught up in my mind. I just bring myself into my body and emotion and feeling it, and that's what I'm focusing on, and not about the technical stuff. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm much better at doing that these days.
Do your parents understand the music that you live for, and do they understand techno?
Well, they're from a very different generation with music, so I don't try to expect them to understand it necessarily, but I think because I've done it for so long, they understand, okay, it's something that it's not just like a passing fad and they're waiting for me to get a real job. So.
Okay, do they like it?
Yeah, I mean, they're glad that I'm doing something that I'm very happy doing, and it's very fulfilling, so I think they really appreciate that side of it and they're very happy about that.
At the beginning of 1993, you and your friends opened Birmingham's first techno club, House of God.
The techno scene was a very different thing back then. It was interesting because it really opened it up to many different people who never would have thought about going to a club, like punks and hippies and just every kind of person, not like a typical like raver or clubber or something like that.
Can you tell me one House of God high and one House of God low?
Well, that's in 20 years it's really impossible. A lot of it's a very vague, blurred memory. I don't know. The whole thing is a real high point. I mean, it's such a precious thing to still, just last Friday we had a House of God event, and it was so much fun. It's so precious to me to still have this connection with my really good friends. There's a lot of, love in that event when we do it.
You once said that there is something that comes from behind or beneath the music. Can you tell me something more about that philosophy and that state of mind?
It's an idea about the importance of the intention behind a piece of music or a piece of art or something like that, and the importance and value and weight that the intention behind the work gives it. And for me, I've come to realize that this is the most important and powerful aspect there is to anything, is the intention behind it. That's just my belief, my kind of worldview, really.